Ooh-wee. Welcome back to Sundown Acres. Saturday morning, and we're getting here, getting ready to get all the animals fed, and we're going to let the ducks out first thing this morning. Let's see how they react. The little duck house that I got set up for them. Oh boy, they ready to get out too. And they're ready to be fed. Good morning, ladies. And there they pile. Let's go ahead and get them set up. You know, at Sundown Acres, we try to, the goats in the background, we try to make sure that our animals are healthy and happy all day long. And they get stuck into a routine, and that's really what you want for your animals. That way it's less stress. On both you and them. See, they're already at the feeder, sitting there waiting for it. I'm coming. There you go, ladies. Boy, they go nuts over that stuff. Every morning. Hey, goats. Of course, the goats are ready to eat too, so we got to get out there and get them fed. There's little Polly sitting right there in the front. Come on, goats. Let's go get something to eat. Polly's she's gotten twice the size just in a week. Of course, Pearl's growing like crazy as well. We got Stargazer there. We got these goats from Bodart Kikos. These are all purebred Kikos, and this is the beginning of my herd. Come on, girls. And my little shed here, the goat barn, I built that for about $700, and it's all built from scraps that I've got from Home Depot, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. Just took a little bit of time, but we got it built. Did all this by myself. Except for this little portion right here. I had one of my friends for a long time. They were down visiting, and their son came out and helped me a little bit. He has aspirations of being a carpenter. Come on, ladies. Let's eat. I built that little feeder for them out of an 8-inch pipe, if I can keep them from stepping in it. Get out of there. There you go. That's how you're supposed to eat out of it. I'll introduce you to that young man right there here in a second. Come on, sir. Well, everybody, I want to introduce y'all to Sundown Acres Pasture Guardian. Now, this young fella is the lord of this field, and he's a 6-year-old donkey. We got him from the SPCA, and his actual job was protecting a goat herd. Well, his owner passed away, and the family ended up giving him up to the SPCA. And lucky for us, we actually was able to find him and get him at just the right time. And his name is Percy Théodore Esquire. And around here we have a lot of problems with coyotes. And with me having the ducks here and having the goats here, especially young goats, I definitely wanted someone that would come in here that could actually protect the herd and the flock. And he's been doing an outstanding job. He seems to like it here. He's calm, even though he's a little antisocial, because he won't really let anybody near him other than to put a halter on him to give him his medications and trim his hooves. But other than that, he's a pretty good donkey. So part of my morning chores that I do every day is I come in and put down pine shavings in the duck's pen, in the duck's house, and I just kind of cover up what the messes they made the night before. Come in, check for eggs, and by doing this is going to make some really good compost later on, and which I'll be able to use for different parts of my farm and growing some plants, personal for me and the wife. But every morning, even the days I go to work, we come out here and we do this every morning. Come out, we check for eggs, which being it's spring, they're just now starting to lay. But you come out here and you cover it up, kind of like Justin Rhodes does with his cows. Keep the smell down. It will turn into some really good compost. And I just put a light sprinkle across the top of each little pile that they leave. And eventually this will make a nice deep bedding. Made them some nesting boxes, but they don't seem to use them that much right now. We've got 14 hens. I had 15, but during the freeze, I lost one. And we haven't got that many eggs so far this year, but I'm using a high protein chick feed. They seem to really like it. One of these bags of pine shavings will last me about 2 weeks doing this, which is good, and they're inexpensive. You can get them for about $3.50 at Tractor Supply. And as long as you do a really thin layer, because it's all it takes for the ducks, it'll keep that smell down. And this, in about 5 or 6 months, will actually be ready to be cleaned out and go into the compost bin, which I still have yet to make. So now that we're finished covering up the chicken house with the chicken poop, come over here and we'll check their water for the ducks. I like to move this thing around once the bucket with the barrel gets empty. So I bought this barrel for $25 off Facebook Marketplace, and I turned it around and I bought these little cups. They're perfect for the ducks, so they really need to be cleaned out, so I'll do that here in a minute. But we bought them from Rent-A-Coop, and they seem to work really well. They're gravity fed. When as the ducks drink the water, the spring pushes it up, opens the valve, lets it fill back up with water, and as it lowers down, it shuts the water off. So this whole thing cost me about $40 to make, which was a great price, and it's perfect for the ducks. Helps keep the mess down too with all the water. Well, everybody likes to congregate. I cleaned out the big water barrel last night, left some water there for them to play in. Percy's still chowing down over there. Everybody, I want to say thanks for watching. Hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and share this video. And we'll see y'all next time.